Sir, you need to exit this parking area right away. I'm late here. I'm a physician. This section is reserved for staff parking. I don't care what you say. You're loitering. Loitering? I'm heading into my shift. My badge is right here. You really think I'm gonna believe a Halloween outfit and a fake badge? Are you serious?
It was 7:47 on a Tuesday morning in suburban Atlanta, Georgia, when Officer Brian Collins made a choice that would end his career, cost the city more than $650,000, and ignite a nationwide debate about racial profiling inside healthcare environments. The man walking across the hospital employee parking lot was not trespassing. He was Dr. Eric Johnson, a 45-year-old Black American cardiothoracic surgeon at Northside Hospital, arriving for his 8 a.m. shift. What unfolded during the next 14 minutes would be recorded on body camera, parking lot security footage, and would become one of the most widely shared police misconduct clips of that year. Because what Officer Brian Collins never considered was that someone who looked like Dr. Johnson could be among the most respected surgeons in the southeastern United States. Before we dive into this unbelievable story, where are you watching from? Comment your city below and hit that subscribe button, because this situation is completely shocking. You will not believe how it ends. Dr. Eric Johnson had worked as a cardiothoracic surgeon for 12 years. He completed his residency at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, one of the most elite programs in the nation. 5 years of general surgery residency, followed by 3 years of cardiothoracic surgery fellowship. He trained alongside some of the finest surgeons globally. After fellowship, he completed additional advanced training at Cleveland Clinic, learning minimally invasive cardiac surgical techniques. Then he joined Northside Hospital in Atlanta 6 years earlier. He performed open-heart operations, valve replacements, coronary artery bypass surgeries, aortic repairs, complicated procedures requiring steady precision, deep expertise, and total concentration. He had performed more than 800 major cardiac operations throughout his career. His patient survival rate stood at 97.4%, roughly 4% higher than the national average of 94.2%. That 3.2% difference represented dozens of additional lives saved, dozens of individuals who returned home to their loved ones when statistics predicted they might not survive. He had been named one of Atlanta's top physicians by Atlanta Magazine for 3 consecutive years. His colleagues respected him. His residents valued learning from him. His patients trusted him with their lives, literally. That Tuesday morning, he was scheduled to perform a triple bypass on a 68-year-old man named Richard Coleman. Richard had experienced a heart attack 6 weeks earlier. 3 coronary arteries were dangerously blocked. Without surgery, he likely had 6 months left to live. With surgery, he could gain 10 to 15 more years with his wife of 43 years, his 4 children, and his 9 grandchildren. Eric had met with Richard and his family the previous Friday. He explained the procedure carefully. He answered every concern. He looked Richard directly in the eyes and said, "I will take care of you." And he truly meant it. Every patient represented someone's father, someone's husband, someone's entire world. The surgery was scheduled for 9 a.m. Eric always arrived an hour early to review the patient's file one last time, confirm the surgical suite was properly prepared, and mentally rehearse the procedure step by step. Visualization was essential. He learned that during residency. Picture the surgery mentally before making the first incision. He pulled into the hospital employee lot at 7:45 a.m. in his 10-year-old Honda Accord. He parked in his assigned space, number 273. He grabbed his surgical bag from the passenger seat, a black backpack containing his stethoscope, his tablet with patient records, and a protein bar. He likely wouldn't have time to eat. He was already wearing navy surgical scrubs beneath a light gray jacket against the morning cold. March weather in Atlanta was unpredictable. It could be 50 degrees or 70 degrees. That morning it was about 55. His hospital ID badge was clearly visible, clipped to the front of his scrub top, hanging from a blue lanyard around his neck. The badge displayed his photo, his name, his department, cardiothoracic surgery, and his role, attending surgeon. Anyone observing him would instantly recognize him as hospital staff. He held his phone, checking a message from his wife about picking up their daughter from soccer practice later that evening. He was about 50 feet from the employee entrance when a patrol vehicle pulled beside him. Officer Brian Collins was 32 years old with 6 years on the Atlanta Police Department. He grew up in rural Georgia, joined the Marines immediately after high school, served 4 years, then joined APD afterward. He had been assigned to patrol the hospital district for the previous 8 months after spending 5 years working in other areas of the city. Hospital security had reported vehicle break-ins inside the employee parking lot. 3 incidents had occurred during the previous 6 weeks. Someone had been checking car doors, searching for unlocked vehicles, stealing whatever was inside: phones, laptops, wallets, small valuables that could be grabbed quickly. Brian had been ordered to increase patrols during shift changes. Morning and evening, 7 to 9 a.m., and 7 to 9 p.m. Those were high-traffic windows. That was when someone could blend in, appear legitimate, and target multiple vehicles before being noticed. When he saw Eric walking through the lot that Tuesday morning, something triggered suspicion. A black man walking alone through the lot at dawn, looking at his phone, carrying a backpack. Even though Eric wore scrubs with a visible hospital badge around his neck, Brian's mind immediately labeled him suspicious. In Brian's thinking, this still matched a mental profile of someone who didn't belong, someone testing car handles, searching for unlocked vehicles. He had been trained to watch for suspicious behavior. The training was vague and subjective. It basically meant anything that seemed unusual. And to Brian, a black man walking through a parking lot at dawn felt unusual regardless of his clothing. He pulled beside Eric and lowered his window. His body camera was recording. The timestamp would later read 6:47 and 32 seconds.